Few people have the soul of a pioneer. You have to have something special, something that most people lack. We call it the pioneer spirit. This spirit drives you forward towards adventure, exploration, and discovery. It puts you face to face with danger, difficulties, and the need to adapt to a risky style of life. Far from the frontiers of civilization, it's the passion that makes you never give up. It is the heartfelt conviction that there is something better just around the corner. The goal is not the destination, it's the journey. Do you have the pioneer spirit?
We are in northern Patagonia, southern Chile, and I work here since I was a kid. My great-grandfather started with this project 111 years ago. He called this area the South American Switzerland. We've been searching and getting information about this pass that connects the Argentinian side of the Andes with the Pacific Ocean. We think that people from Monteverde, 15,000 years ago, they crossed over this pass. So when this was all covered with ice. This could be one of the oldest trails in America. Scientists couldn't believe that this was older than Clovis. But after 20 years, he could prove that Monteverde is actually the oldest human settlement in all America. My great-grandfather started this project in 1913, and one of the first clients he had was Teddy Roosevelt. People were burning the land here to settle, and he was very worried that people burned the coast of this lake, this beautiful lake, and Roosevelt said, you have to protect this. Roosevelt knew what he was talking about because he already created the first national park in America, Yellowstone. And this became here the first national park in Chile.
We are here in Chile. Only came for 3 days and are packed with excursions. We've hit the lake, we've gone to the river, we've been learning the history behind Petrohue. Very inspirational how the family has passed down the heritage.
Wanted to come longer, but because of time and other commitments, we only had 4 days. So it was this crazy idea just to come all the way to South America. But now being here, it was worth every moment, and I'm grateful that I did it, because we've been saying this whole trip that something is better than nothing. I think that's been our kind of like our mantra. We've had gorgeous sunny weather, and every day it says it's going to rain, and then every day it's beautiful and sunny, and it gets warmer as the day goes on, so you just never know what to expect here. We rolled up to this dock, and it was so gorgeous and beautiful. It was almost like Alice in Wonderland, if you know what that is. Like, we went to a tunnel and we went to this whole other beautiful place.
Yesterday, we had the most amazing day, one of a kind, unique, felt very welcomed. It almost felt like being at home, but in a way more beautiful atmosphere, taking in everything from the scenery to the water skiing. Alicia Nelson is an amazing water skier and just all around great human, very kind. Just offering to coach anybody, whether it be water skiing or just in life. She just has positive things to share.
Skiing in Chile, so beautiful here.
Alicia likes to step out of the box, and while we're here, got to enjoy watching her coach other kids and share her story.
just happen chance to get on this magical trip and just saying yes and coming along the way to be Alicia's groupie. For the groupie and the adventure.
Just being able to ski and look up at the volcano that's covered in snow was just breathtaking. I think it's an experience that I'll always remember. I think it was just really humbling for me, just knowing that I come so far in my career, just being on the water and saying like, I'm skiing in this gorgeous place and I'm looking up, kind of making my turn, and I looked up and the boat filled with amazing, friendly people, and I felt truly happy. So it was kind of fun and different. I'm not used to the boats here. Like at home, we have really high-tech water ski boats that, you know, have perfect pass and they set your speed. And here, it's kind of like an inflatable rescue boat. The boat didn't have like a lot of horsepower right away, so I just kind of had to stay down and be dragged for a little bit and then get out of the water. But it also kind of reminded me how far we've come in skiing and how spoiled we get.
We were on boats water skiing, we did some trekking, we had barbecues, we went on rivers and lakes and learned the history at a museum and traveled by car, taking in the scenery, just so much in just a short period of time. About being a pioneer and just what it is to make a change, whether it's big or small, and it starts with one person and it keeps trickling on. And
I came here with friends, and now I have more friends that I've met just in the last 3 days. This land is so beautiful and there's so much history here, and I've learned so much in 3 days. It's more than I could have ever expected.